coming from Paradigm Realty. They is one of the hottest in the construction redevelopment industry today. For us, I'll just give a small story. I have a friend of mine who has a grown-up daughter, and he has been trying to find a man for her. For ages, he couldn't find a man. Now he's got a couple of choices, and both are equally good. Now he's confused with what I should do. So the friend has to take a decision. So let's just park out today what he has to offer to us. Welcome.
Good evening, everybody.
Pavan.
Hello. It's a little difficult to balance from here and speak here. Sorry. Yeah. No one. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. First of all, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to be a part of your final decision making and shortlisting till the very end. Because we are at least reached till here, we as an organization feel very well. We feel very well that at least we are accepted to this podium where you all have to eventually choose one of the two options and go with a person who, I won't say go with a better person or better company, go with someone who suits and tick marks all your checklist. Yeah. So it at least a privilege for us as an organization that we are putting our best foot forward as a company, as a group, so that it helps you to take a right decision, which is kind of giving you a majority tick mark in the boxes that you all have decided to shortlist. I'd like to start my presentation with a simple objective of what does Seahill mean to us as an organization, because it's very important for you to know that anyone you go and luckily both the sides, one is my childhood friend, so I know him also. We know his family since last 30 years. So you all are dealing with credible people. So one thing good is that you all have made a sensible choice to choose anyone who has a background to deliver. Okay. Now the question is how and what are the parameters that each one can give it best so that you make the right decision. So for us as a company, the first conversation that comes to my mind is to make something iconic. Let me be very honest. If I have to make something which is mediocre or something which is, let's call run of the mill or any other 20 buildings that are there, I'll not be doing justice to the opportunity that I have to make out there. Because to make money as an organization, we have larger layouts in Chembur, Andheri, western suburbs, which is our playground, Borivali, Kandivali, where we can create gated communities. But जो बोलते हैं ना कॉलर टाइप करने वाला काम or something that gives you a lot of pride and joy as a satisfaction is something which we are doing in this area. So as an organization, 2-3 projects here which we want to do, which can be known that after 25 years also when someone's car is moving in and you have your signage on the top, the feel should be that wow, this is the building that we had done 20 years back. So it's coming from there. So whatever I speak, I use while the business side is in the mind, but from your heart and emotion, what comes out is something that comes out as a product, which gives you value. So I've been taught from beginning that a person should spend more time on making a good product rather than selling a good product. And I come from a school of thought of that since my very inception. Because a good product in a bad market, good market, and okay market will always sell and get people satisfaction that they want for the houses. So my objective has always been that. Now, as a business model of what are the minimum things we can do and not do is something which goes back on the balance sheet that after making a building in 2.5 years, do you want a red line or you want a green line or you want a very green line? That's the only 3 buckets. So first bucket is with the red line, I'll definitely not be able to do justice to your project. Fortunately, unfortunately, societies come from a mindset, not you, everywhere. I have been on the other side. The paradigm was developing and I was a member of my mom dad's building. So I was playing both the hats. So it is always one thing, they'll mange more. And that has no compromise. But a person like me who has like 30 years to go in this line, who's made a brand with a lot of difficulty, who's been a first generation developer, my reputation, commitment, or my value system in terms of not defaulting is far more important than making money for me. Because if I'm doing, let's say 30 lakh, 40 lakh square feet in Bombay, or if a 1 lakh square feet kind of price down. So coming back to it is, we did a lot of back and forth internally. We try to drive Microsoft also to make the Excel sheet look better. Because same number again and again you're pressing, it does not relate to better profitability. So we are trying to do everything under our sleeves to try and give you the best. Because I know that today we are pushed against the wall, and now 6 months we've been talking, I think since January. Then, yeah. So Jan said to let's say July. Now I know that you all have actually come at a stage where you all want to take a decision, put in for AGM and move forward. So that at least by December, Jan, you will have the right. So by December, Jan, you will have the right permissions in place for you all to move ahead with the new building. So without taking on too much time, I thought what are the parameters that we can give as an organization and what are the parameters that we could do best. Again, with the sole intent of having our brand name here, and I don't want to get too much into the quality aspect and all because that is spoken. On the design aspect also, we have spoken, but any fine tune of design can always be once you single out a developer and you sit with him in the drawing board, and we can always fine tune and make it better. So by now you have understood what kind of product I want to make. So finally we came across the numbers and we found out 4-5 parameters which are important.
What we need
Before I get on to the red focus area,
we need to take a
here we are not able to show me the section. Here we are not able to show the give the section line to. I have about 8-10 copies, so people who just understand technicals can just take those copies. So yeah, someone who just understands the technical height and all, just give one copy. I think you'll have more copies than these. Yeah, just done. So putting across the rent purpose area is the easiest job. Then I have to work on the 5 minutes. I have nothing else to talk. I have to talk for 20 minutes. I think. So I thought I'll put down what we could do. So I could realize from the last meeting that you all had that the retail was a big issue, which I could see that a lot of people were not okay with having a bank. So I would like to push across very hard that I would like to put a bank, a showroom, a kind of an institute which does not work after night 9 o'clock or before morning 9, explain you the contours of society, everything. But I could see the resistance that you all had. So that was my ideal scenario because I came from a thought process of 3 feet. You need to understand from where I came. I didn't want to reduce the height less than 11 feet. That was my first contour because, sorry to say, in Kandivali, Bodugli, Andheri area, I don't do less than 11 feet. So Bandra, it does not allow me. Number 2, I cannot compromise on a double height lobby. I cannot compromise on the amenity floor, which is good 15 feet height, 16 feet height, because luxury, good spaces, you can only design if it has good height. So the intent was that if 4-5 thousand I could use a retail, I could consume my assets. Third, I wanted to make all the flats cross-ventilated, 2-side open, good balcony, good living room, L-shaped. So I had a constraint or genuine constraint of fitting the FSI. Because I'll just give you some statistics. We have a 75-meter total height that is permissible. 20 meters is something which is the road level which we have to leave. So how much ever someone tries and all, I've been negotiating a lot of societies in Pali also, we could not move ahead because there is a height restriction. At Paradigm, our value system is we don't give offer in any society where we feel height aa jayega, approval mil jayega, hum Delhi se leke aayenge. No, because you are signing with someone or not on an assumption in a government which changes chief ministers and deputy chief minister every 6 months. How can I be certain of what height I will get from Delhi? So I would like to say what is in my alley, what is in my control, I would like to only commit that. So 75 minus 25, we are left with a 55-meter net height. Now in 55-meter net height, I went reverse. Assuming I can't give 11 feet height below that, so I could not do more than 11 floors of habitable residential floor, but with 5 levels of amenity floor. So 11 and 5, 16 levels I could start from ground level. So we went other way. We set 2 basements because of our natural contour we need to have, because altogether we need 100 parkings, 95 parkings. So across 6 levels of podium. So one, like I said always, I will never make a building in Bandra with a car lift, a stacked parking or a mechanical parking. So So we said we need 6 levels of parking, which give us essentially 15 odd cars, and majority of the ground floor open, so that we can have a lot of garden spaces, indoor, outdoor spaces, and very few cars on the backside. So at least 3/4 of our, or 2/3, to be honest, of our building remains open. So that becomes itself as a very big grandeur because your building is visible from 3 sides. And then you have a good facade, open compound. The building starts looking outward also and inward also. So we have 3 levels of amenity floors. One is your ground floor, which earlier we had proposed as retail. Then we have the podium, and then we have the rooftop. So if all 3 levels put together, there is almost 14, 15, 17,000 square feet of covered area and 5,000-7,000 square feet of open area, which is a great open space, which is only possible because you have a building which is 3-side open. But if you were stuck between 2 plots, you would not have so much openness. So anyways, our building looks 1.5 times bigger because it has got opening from 3 sides. And as a creator and having an architect like Hafiz contractor or someone like that, you can design the best with this kind of openness. So we solved the parking level by giving 6 levels of parking, 4 podiums, 2 basements, and half ground floor. So we are accommodating all the existing parking without car lift, without stack, without parcel, proper 6.5 meter ramp with a good turning radius. And we have planned 15 to 20 two-wheeler parkings on the first podium. So that the Zomato guys, everyone don't park on ground floor, they can park on the podium, lower ground, so not podium, lower ground. Any help is there, our house guys, we give them an electric bike or whatever, cycle is there. So we planned that. And across 6 levels, all the corners we planned as driver room, servant room, additional with toilet, etc. So that our utilities are not moving around the building. If we know 4 floors wale, second podium set, 8th floor wala, first podium set, if first floor wala, first basement set. So the dedicated dead area we have created as an activity area for them. Carrom board rakhiya, they are sitting there. So they are not loitering around in the building, which is a common phenomenon everywhere. So parking issue solved, ramp parking solved. Third, what we did is 11 feet height solved. So more or less about 7 to 8 floors are going with the existing building members. So I am left with 5 floors. Now my major issue was I had to cover my cost somewhere. So what we did, we made our upar ka 5 floors slightly larger floor plate as a matter of consuming FSI because I am giving full floor plates to people. I've got buyers who buy 3,000-5,000 square feet full floor plates at this location. So I don't want to have more than 5-6 members. And we remove 2 penthouses on the top. So that I have to, as a businessman, I have to cover my cost somewhere. So when I said that a retail acceptance would become a deal breaker, we said no problem. Even if we earn less money, even if we wanted to have the retail asset to consume FSI, we kind of consumed it on the top without compromising the 11 feet height, without compromising the society area. And we had one issue in that we were left about give or take 2,500 square feet as an option for the existing members to purchase because some FSI was balanced. So we understood that last meeting all I said that members want to buy 100 to 200 square feet extra, give or take. So we said no problem. Per member, 150, 200, 220 a square feet we can put extra. So it helps us for better consumption in the lower level and we can work things around it. Now, with regard to the price and all that, we can just conclude it in the final part of what price extra area we want to give and all. We can discuss. Now, few things which are what were important. So, we thought that we could, our numbers could allow us with the new planning of having 2 penthouses, which were about near about 5,000 square feet, 2 levels. We could give a modular kitchen whereby we could give the society a vendor and a particular budget. Like a Sindhi household or a Marwadi household or a Gujarati household, they have a different spec. So then we can decide on a particular budget of modular kitchen and you can decide the spec and give you a third party agency who will put it in. So as we have a paradigm interior cell, so in 12 months from now, whatever interior requirements we had, you can give it from beginning. So by the time you move in, my objective is what happening to see Tharbandra, any of your friends from Waters Club, or you can check from anyone who you know around. Post OC, they take 6 months to move it. And those 6 months, the maximum 1 month the developer will give rent. You will be obliged on the rent. My objective is that after OC, within 1 month, you should be able to move it. So from the 12th month of your building to the 24th or 27th month, by the time I complete the building, my interior department will work with your interior designer. So the marble, the false ceiling, where light provision, switchboard, where door you want, where passage you want, can be incorporated earlier only so that I don't have to do any breaking work. Subsequently, two, I'm going for an aluminum form of shuttering. Today, Seahill also, people are doing conventional shuttering, where it is old, 50-year-old building how they do. We are doing full aluminum form so that for 25, 50 years also, the building from outside will never leak. It's a concrete building everywhere. Only the internal partitions are block work. If anyone wants to change, but externally the building is solid. Plus it's waterproof, etc. So your water issues will never come. So because of which, what's happening if I have the interior plan earlier? So it's 12 months from now, you are going to appoint your interior designer. So he can work with my team, and each one can have a sign off. If I give a 4 options of marbles, let's say this is the budget. You decide everywhere. So you can have a unique requirement flat to flat. Suppose my marble size is a classic marble or a Asia Pacific or a tri-tip. We'll give you 10 samples. You select, and it will not be one for all for one. Even as a member, which is not there with other developers, your feeling is as a end user only when you're designing the home. So if your neighbor has another flooring, you will not have the same floor. So that is all. I may like gray, you may like beige, he may like white. So you may choose as per that. You may choose in a bedroom a wooden flooring. But as my wife does not like wooden flooring, she wants wooden look but a wooden tile because she doesn't want to maintain wooden floor. So we can have those interior cosmetic kind of adjustments which can be put in along with the building. So my objective is that tomorrow maximum 1 month rent should go from the pocket. Beyond that, it should not go. That's our purpose. Third, what we are doing is we have decided to give you because we are giving 8 to 10% free area, which is behind the kitchen and the bathroom, etc. Now, it is something where I don't need to commit this, but if I'm giving a normal air condition of a Daikin or a Mitsubishi, he'll have 3 outdoor units. I'm giving you a VRV air condition where you have 1 outdoor unit, so only you have 1 outdoor duct, because of course we are not going to put AC units in the chajja and all. None of our buildings have any. So you have dedicated outdoor spaces. So from 3 toilets or kitchen area, you have 4 free areas. Only 1 area is there for AC from top to down, which has your low side and high side both. One agency is maintaining AC for my sales flat and down. So that the entire drainage, everything is maintained by one vendor. So if I'm putting a Mitsubishi or a Daikin AC, whole building will be having a Mitsubishi or a Daikin. So one service guy comes, maintains from outside and goes away. So afterwards also you don't have a problem. So we are giving a VRV AC which is 2 times the cost of a normal 3-star, 4-star AC. In a Borivali or a Devi or a Versova, I give a 3-star AC. But because it's Bandra, we give 5-star plus a VRV system. So your outdoors are taken care. Someone in your interior may not want a split unit. You may want a deck, which is put in the ceiling. So we can have those a la carte adjustments suiting to each one's need. So your interior, according to me, if I'm giving good false ceiling, good kitchen, and a VRV AC, there is nothing that from your side other than your furniture and your furnishing that you need to worry about. We are giving day one of imported window system. Like people in Kharband also make it from a local guy here. Our guys from Turkey or Spain who gets the window and fix it here. So that is soundproof, waterproof, and there is no local कड़िया कि aluminum ये factory में बनाया, इधर आके लगा के गया, rubber track लगाया और hold करके चला गया. No, the whole system from railing to window is from one guy. Only the glass is put here of a Saint Gobain or whichever company, and the tough is glass so that tomorrow if it breaks also, it becomes a sandwich and it doesn't hurt anybody there. Because of this height, this wind pressure, this water coming with the air pressure. You need windows which don't rattle, which don't leak, because majority developers name this point, and I have also faced that earlier when I made my first 2 buildings. Water leaking from somewhere, which is you can't control it. So we designed a system only where windows your window system is international and it's no plaster on the building external side, your house will not leak at all. So I'm happy to write it in the agreement that the RERA is 5-year guarantee, I'll give a 10-year guarantee. So up to 10 years, I'm bound with my agreement to ensure that none of your house or any area leaks. For that, one more thing we are doing, we are getting full floor water sprinkling, not only in wet area. So with that, ever tomorrow, even if there is a crack in your marble, or let's say anyone opts to do a 8x4 tile or something, whatever, it will not leak down with someone else's ceiling. So we are taking up that care. Plus, your entire duct and terrace and podium, we are doing a fidelized Dr. Fix-It membrane system. It cost me additional 40 lakh rupees to do that because I've done it in one building. It's an additional layer of waterproofing which is over and above your final slab that is casted. So what happens with sun, heat and water? Constantly the waterproofing starts getting weak over a period of time. This is an 8-inch to a feet leveling which is done in all open areas. That how much ever they do, from any open area, water will not come in podiums, from refuge area, it will not come in the flat, and from top terraces, it will not come inside. So, all the open ducts, we are making a system that terminated 1 floor below the terrace. So that ducts are covered day one. So, see, these are practical things which we all have faced in our buildings previously. So, your aesthetic will not get spoiled, you have a cladded stone there. So, my construction cost is 20-30% much higher than others. I don't want to compromise on that because the moment I compromise, your product will not fetch a lakh rupees a square feet. And if I have to sell on a 80,000 rupee price, I will not make any money. I swear by God, I will not make any money if it's not going to command a lakh rupee kind of a price. So this is on the technical side. On the commercial side, we've looked at giving you a rental of 200 rupees, whereby we will escalate it to 210 in the first year. If at all over the second year is going, we increase it by 10% more. So 200 is for first 12 months. 210 is from 12 to 24 months. Anything above 24 months becomes 240. So suppose I deliver the building in 30 months. So 6 months you will have 210 plus 10%. So that's the rental we'll be giving you. Corpus we want to give at 3,000 rupees, whereby we are upfronting and giving you the full corpus before you vacate on development agreement on vacating. These are the two things. I know last time in my presentation I said I'll not go beyond 22,000 square feet on the without retail extra area. But as a deal breaker, or let's say as something that will not fly with the society, I would like to stick to my commitment of with retail. What I gave you, that is 24,700 and something. I will match that area with what I have given previously, but it was with retail. So we put a lot of time back in trying to compensate what we were losing there in higher floors. So we go to the building without the retail. We'll give you 24 750 or 730, whatever you are there, and 760 and 7 to 8% free area, which in the plan before you sign development agreement, I will show you how I'm giving. It can go up to 10%, but today if I say 10% and if a 5 comes from there, ladies will say, what, 2% you are getting 10% more, or you are only 7%, I think I'm going to extra area. So I don't want to overcome it. 7 to 10% because there is building pipes running. We have to leave certain area for AC maintenance. So this will be free of FSI area. You will have kitchen, outside kitchen area for your drying, washing machine, your servants if they want to sleep out. That area will be around 4 to 5%, and 4 to 5% or 3% will be outside the kitchen area. Outside, sorry, your bathroom area, which can be used as a storage for keeping the bags, keeping the cycle, storeroom, etc. Visually properly casted in RCC, so that it will not be कि छज्जा है और छज्जा हमने दे दिया जो बाद में एल्यूमिनियम का रॉड डालना पड़े, उसको स्ट्रेंथनिंग करना पड़े. No, it's going to have the strength of a slab. So you can have 5 people jumping on that also will be as good as a slab. So you can utilize that area. It's not merely an area on paper. It's not a paper tile basically. So this is where we are. I assume there was about an extra parking that someone was using. So we'll fix a value to it or offer an extra parking. One of the two. Whatever months we find that, we agree on to that number for that extra parking, no problem. I mean, that's not too many people. So, yeah. It's exactly half a feet down. Half of it. It's one step. Because if it is same level, it becomes FSI. So it is not same level. But that step you will not come to know also.
It will be provided by you.
Sorry?
It will be
Yes,
provided
sir.
by you.
I will provide.
Members will ask us.
Yeah.
Just depend on custom for the venture.
Sure. So our friends who are on the Zoom call, there are members who are asking the question, and anyone who does not hear it or something, please feel free to repeat it on your session. I'll answer it again. So I'll repeat the question also. The first question was raised by a member that the free area which you are giving 7, 8, 9, 10%, will it be same floor level? Answer is no, it will be half a feet maximum down, which is like a 1 foot, 1 step down. For the simple reason that is available free of FSI. However, all the strengthening and everything and protection and waterproofing is like a normal floor. So that was the answer to the first question. Second question, yeah, Mr. Sethi asked that are you giving air condition? Answer is we are giving air condition of 2 brands, Daikin or Mitsubishi. One of the two, because each air condition guy has a spec. So we always have 2 brands. So that one of the two which fits the requirement of the building, plumbing and all, we'll give that, and that is a VRV system, which is about 40-50% much more costly than a normal AC. However, it's a 5-star AC, so your electricity consumption will be absolutely like an inverter AC.
Talking about the AC, the same way
Only one outdoor unit.
and then you will be distributing it to the house.
Yes.
To whatever that.
Yes.
Right, whatever the next door I have.
So I'll tell you what we do, wherever the floor height is less, we put all the slates in the field. So what happens when you plan the air condition from first, you don't have to do core cutting and all. So it does not lead to leakage or seepage or crack increasing later. So we will plan it in a way that it will not run from top. It will run from beams on the side, and we'll build it in our design, MEP design, electrical plumbing design, that all that is put from beginning, so your height is not compromised. So height will only be 2 to 3 inches, which is of your false ceiling, which you do. Other than that, your height will not be compromised. Yeah. Any further questions, members?
Relating to your water proofing.
Yes.
Yeah. Assuming the water does seep through.
Yeah.
It has to come out someday.
Yeah.
You can't say that there is water proofing and the water is evaporated.
No.
So when there has to be an escape for the water to come out.
One of the members asked the question, if there is water at all coming into a house, how does it go out? Good question. So what we do, every floor, there is a 2-inch niche on each floor level in the elevation. So if water drips from down, that floor only, it has a small chhajja, 2 or 3 inch. So that will throw it out from there. This is for external water coming in. AC drainage pipe from top to down is maintained one level because the outdoor low side, high side is in one scope of duct from up to down. So that AC drainage water is separated, treated, which gets circulated at podium level, and it's running into the drain, into the plantation or whatever. And your external waterproofing, every floor has 3 inch of dish coming out, which is a part of elevation. So if a water comes on top, does not go down. It is thrown at the floor level. So there is no case that the water is accumulated. That's my answer. Also, I would just question. Yeah. I'll tell you, we have right now designed 3-bedroom houses where the difference has been 3.5%. 3 to 3.5. 4 we always mention higher side, but it is maximum 3.5%. Why? All the columns, we are taking external side. Internal is only 3.5 inch wall, which is a block work. Rest all your building is in the RCC form. So 3% is what I promise you. But if it was there is a planning deviation, 3.5. Also, I would like to harp on one point which I missed. if I put in your presentation about PTC, I'll just spend 2 minutes on the PTC. See what is happening. Unfortunately, all the developers who are right now embarked on the journey कि हम 3311 करेंगे, extra FSI wherever society is consumed, we will club it here and there, we bring FSI from here and there. Let me give you a clear, stark difference between a myth and reality. If I am a member of a society and till I don't have the PTC, the FSI which is moving from anywhere other than this plot in the western suburbs, I will not vacate it. So that PTC has to be loaded first for 2 reasons. It's a male-female marriage. That plot, whoever owns, what is the destiny of that plot? What is the title of that plot? Has he taken bank mortgage on that plot? Has he taken any NOC on that plot? That person, if he disputes the developer of Seahill, suppose Park Vesta Paradigm is developer of Seahill, and Mr. Jayashree is the owner of the PTC plot. Tomorrow I may not pay him on time. He may terminate my agreement. So your project can enter into a stop work. Why? Because Mr. Jayashree's plot from Malad, Kandivali or Sion or anywhere, he is bringing an FSI here. So my dispute with him will result into your stop work. One way. Second, any FSI which is away from the adjoining ward is risky. Because today what is happening, all rich areas, FSI is coming in on wealthy areas of 60, 70, 80, 90,000, 1 lakh rupees square feet. And all weaker FSI is going in Andheri, Borivali, Kandivali, Jogeshwar. So tomorrow if in a winter session, one politician says, it is imbalance of community of people, class of people. If Bandra are becoming more richer and Malad and Kandivali are becoming more poorer. So in that, a policy if it stops, it can affect our FSI which has come from there. Because economically weaker section FSI is going there and poorer upper class section FSI is coming here. Which is a policy which has come 6 months back. Original policy since 10 years because we are the first person who got PTC FSI approved in our Khar project, where my office is there. We are the first person who got OC completed PTC. So I've got a printout of that in the envelope. Whereby, if it is a 5 kilometer radius on adjoining ward, that is H to K, you are always safe that tomorrow if a policy changes also, 5 kilometer and adjoining ward will not change. To western suburb will not change. So you can maximum club it till Andheri. That is where my plot is. Not Kandivali or Sion or anywhere. So with that what happens? Your surety of ever the FSI loaded on our plot is not gone away because please appreciate. Tomorrow if my 4 floors gets deleted or gets cancelled, can I make your building? Nobody can make your building. I'll break even at 4 floors. I'll earn money on the 5th floor. That's the objective. So it is not about developer earning money or making money. It's about your legal protection. Paradigm is giving you PTC, which I have been given inspection to most of the members in our own project, where I am the owner, where I am transferring from my one pocket to my other pocket. So I own that PTC, which is constructed. Number 2, whether it is my members or my family, I am not here to play with anyone's lifetime savings. Everyone has their house and property, which is the only belongings that you all have. On a gamble that tomorrow clubbing ho jayega, hum PTC खरीद लेंगे. It is not a DDR, my friend. It is a title which is coming from FSI, which is somewhere else. You are eligible only to a 3.2 FSI. If you are getting 4.05, it's because it's another scheme which is different from your scheme, and the FSI is moving. I don't have any fiduciary right to play with your future. So I am going to vacate you in Jan only upon me giving you occupational certificate of my PTC building, whereby your building and overhead tank has all sales tax. So only thing after leaving, taking rent copies and seeing my full PC, you have to trust this partner and make a great building, which is in the control of my car office, which is 5 minutes away from me. Where any day the work is slow, you can come and walk in, which is in my office control. Any approval, ho jayega. Tomorrow I sign an agreement with you. I show you the stars and the moon. I tell you, ye ho jayega, I don't say no for anything. And if I don't have a clubbing FSI for next 1 year, to to terminate your development agreement. Forget about vacating. Let's assume I have educated you way too much. And you say, boss, I don't want any rehab on my building. I want full approved sale flats in Seahill, and then I'm going to give the keys of my house, and then I'm going to vacate it. Assuming that takes 2 years, because it is not easy to find opposite people's title, agreement, payment terms. सामने वाले ने बिल्डर ने वहाँ बिल्डिंग बनाया, उससे ओसी लिया. The day that FSI has OC, your Seahill FSI is legally yours. Till then, you only have a construction permit of CC. Your occupation certificate, like 5 out of 10 buildings of the old era, which are without OC. So what happens to a building? If it's a good building has a 1,20,000 rupee rate, a without OC building will have a 60,000 rupees. I don't think you're going to live with that. And two, on a bad day, it is not a saleable building. So anyone you do it, you should sign your first paper, give me OCPT. Without OCPTC, you are putting your lifetime money at risk. You are putting your family's future punji at total stake, because with that is the only way that whereby you are protected and your title is clear. God forbid, in 2.5 years' time, you are going to sell a flat. I need the money. I have a flat which is 1100 square feet. I am getting 9 crores. I need money back. If he has to come as a buyer, and any 9 crore flat will have a solicitor, he's going to check the paper, he's going to see the title, and he says, sir, your flat FSI is out of someone else's project. Can you check if the OC of that project has come? Then only buy from this guy. So what else? Sir, एक काम करो, 9 crore के flat के साथ 2 crore ले लो. जो दिन आपका वहां का प्रोजेक्ट का OC आ जाता है ना, मैं सीएम का 7 crore दूंगा. So you understand the repercussions, which is beyond 2-4% of area, 100, 200, 500 rupees of profit, or 50, 100 rupees of rent. So anyone who goes OCPTC, no rehab on Seahill, full CC here, and two, if someone is making commitments also 6 months, aa jayega, kar lunga, ho jayega. If that happens, if it takes 2 years, you be prepared. If someone who does not have their own things, it can, your development will take 1.5 to 2 years also to vacate. Because you will not vacate because I have taught you कि OCPTC लेके आओ. So you have a risk कि मैं खाली कैसे करूँ. And if that guy, and to cancel an agreement with a developer, it will take you at least 2 years. Because the developer says, "Good, I have signed this." If my intent is to procrastinate and delay the development because of my inability to have OCs, you will have an agreement which has 300 points. A society will not be able to win against the developer. Believe me, a society will not be able to win against a developer when a developer wants time. I'm not saying performance default. Don't take my word wrong. So if I don't have OCPTC, I drag you 2 years also till I get a OCPTC. So if you sign and I say that boss, you have CR's approval 60 days, LOI 60 days, IOD 90 days, and height 30 days. So let's vacate post Diwali. So I know what I'm going to be ready because things are in my control. But if my PTC clubbing OC is not generated, this 90 days can become 900 days also, you'll be mentally prepared. Because when you take your agreement, development agreement to a lawyer or a court will take at least 2 years to give you a judgment for cancellation because he will say, I'm willing to give you the PTC, I did not get it, give me 6 months time, give me 12 months time. It's like, I like the food of that restaurant. Until I don't go there and eat there and I get satisfied, I'm not eating the food there. So I have to depend on someone else's restaurant rather than cooking the food in my own house. So please appreciate and understand this risk before taking the decision. That's my humble request. I think the gentleman wanted to ask the question.
About everything.
Yeah.
When you are about things like wealth and your family, your money, and all your property. That's a general question. What's the value of the paradise group?
Total, in terms of what's the value of the building? I've given you a printout. That was solvency, which banks are lending me, what is the loan group level, and what is yearly stable. I've given to every member. So you can check that and it's audited. Sorry?
Like a presentation now?
No. So I have given you the FSI consumption section plan. It shows that 5 floors are mine.
Correct.
8 are yours and 6 levels of parking plus 3 days. So in that I'm consuming my excess. Now, my floor plan depends on our finalization of area. Suppose you are buying 1000 square feet. तो मेरे को मालूम पड़ जाएगा कि आपके 6 माले में 7 माले में क्या area consume हो रहा है. Suppose you are buying 2000 square feet. What we agree. Then I know I have to put that much less on the top. So I've kept my plan in a way which is 100-200 square feet budget. So once you all tell me that what is our 24 flats of final area, we can fine tune the area. But what I've committed by virtue of, can I have the paper please? Yeah. So what I've committed is we'll not go below let's say 2 basements and 5 level of podiums. So that 6th level will be my first habitable. No, actually 7, because the 4th podium is 4.5 meters. So that is 15 feet. So 6.5, 7th floor is my first floor. That is something I stand committed. Plus I put on the side the section height also. That how 55 meters is divided. So you have the top, you have the bottom, you have the floors, you have per basement, how much parking, everything is clear. Now, flat how we have to design is all a byproduct once you give the final area. Then we can all sit on the plan. I'll give you 2 options. And we can streamline that. Then everybody is ready. The third one 1100, you want 1080. So we'll have to modulate it so that building doesn't look funny. Just 2 sets of area which we can sign off on and make the plan.
So the wings will remain the same.
Sorry?
A wing will remain A wing, B wing will remain B wing, C will remain.
No. The wing is now one only because it's one building.
No.
Orientation. Yeah.
Whatever you do.
मतलब आगे वाला बोलेगा नहीं मेरे को पीछे क्यों डाल दिया 100%. So what I have done, my plan if you see all are 3 beds, everyone is different with 100 square feet. So it is जिसका 100 फुट बड़ा है तो क्या होता है एक कमरा 12 by 13 होगा, बड़े वाले का 12 by 14 and a half हो जाए. But main contour जैसे 4.5 feet of balcony, minimum living room with cross ventilation, toilet sizes, that we are keeping standard. So only with 100 फुट ज्यादा वाले को खाली 1.5 फुट कमरा ज्यादा मिलेगा बस और कुछ नहीं. कमरा या तो लिविंग रूम. So I will give you options. We will all get on the drawing board and we will basically close it out.
Part of our construction, there will have the OC.
Sorry?
Part of the construction, there will have the OC. The 5 floors, one room doesn't have the OC.
Now doesn't matter that doesn't matter. Because now when I'm putting it under new approval, you have a fresh building which is on a clean slate. So old OC received or not received is not an issue. I'll ask you a good question. This is a problem when you are not the question raised by man was that some flats don't have OC and it was constructed later, and in that case, if DMC opens, what happens? So I'll just explain you what is the sequence. The moment I get the new IO and CC, the old DMC file will close. You are no more aligned with the old plan. My new agreement ensures you that you get the new area because that is in a different government department than DMC. So your old file is closed, new file is open. New file IOD, you have the new flat number, you have the new floor number, which document you are registering prior to you vacating. So before you give me the keys of your house, each of you guys document is absolutely registered with the stamp duty paid, so you are 100% prepared. No. 0. Yeah. Yeah. Can you repeat? I couldn't hear you. Yeah, if you see now I've kept 5 because what we kept top 5 with above floors I've tried to consume close to about 5,000 square feet new place. Fine, now we go up. Total 11 habitable floors plus 5 levels of amenity, 4 parking plus 3 deck. So 16 floors.
Talking about
Habitable 11.
More areas, more.
So front side will be your flat. Where once that flat we may take. Yeah, previous one I had done is I was doing some retail area down, and I was because of which I was able to make same flats on the top. I was not making bigger floor plate. Now my floor plate is only increasing because I assume that 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 2,000 square feet members are going to buy. So I've kept that reserve, which I will give it and distribute it in the first 8 habitable floors above the 5 levels of podium, and balance I'm using it all the time.
There is a now.
Sorry, society terrace. Yeah. Fifth level is the E deck, it's podium. It's the amenity floor. All amenities. We've given it in the presentation. No, so I'll explain you. There will be a banquet hall. I think, were you there in the room? Okay. So I'll repeat and I'll share you the soft copy with you as well. So what we planned, the amenity is good question, so that we all can answer. Give me 2 minutes. We have planned a banquet hall for a party, a kids play area dedicated. We've kept one room for a SOS medical room or any kind of a guest room which society can use it for anyone's guest. We've planned a good gymnasium, large one, which has a bigger area for cardio. So that 6-7 treadmills can be there, 4-5 cross trainers can be there, which has an open garden area outside for yoga, neck, etc. We have an option of swimming pool, which can add rooftop or down, which is a society's prerogative to choose. I'm okay without swimming pool. So that the top floor acts as a complete recreation party area or get together area or small sit out area. Podium, adult sitting area one side, kids play area one side. So that it's not noisy for either of the doors. The elevator will open at the terrace. And terrace are giving a full kitchen so that you can heat your party food. Your caterer can come in from the service elevator. So we are providing 3 elevators. One dedicated elevator for your Zomatos, Amazon, etc., servants, drivers, blah, blah, blah. So they don't enter the main lobby of the building. There will be a separate small lobby for all the society amenity people of whatever facilities and services are being provided. And they can enter inside, which will have a reception desk and a security level for them to enter. Your podium has long open green areas as a walking track and all, and outdoor sitting area. Now, assuming we have a covered area in the podium to the tune of, let's say, 5,000, 6,000 square feet. I will put down which are the 10 amenities you want. You may choose to have a bigger gym, bigger banquet area. You may tell we want one can get 2 guest rooms. Someone may say ladies want a salon of let's say 150 square feet. So today what happens when you get ready and go out to do the hair and makeup, one person comes occupies the full room. I feel that in my house. So there's a small salon there where at least a salon person can come down, etc. Suppose you want a spa. So one area can be for dedicated for massage. So
That can be decided on a stuff.
yes. So I will give you 15 options. I'll give you the square foot pocket. We will sit down and take the majority voting. But the top floor I'm trying to keep as much open that at any given point of time, 50, 100, 70 people party can be kept on the top, and it becomes a recreation area because the view that we are sitting on is impeccable. So you have to use that area. That's all. So the fine tuning of the common areas, we can have a separate session on all 3 plans, and we can select that once we close out the floor plans.
How many desks you have?
3 full speed lift of Mitsubishi Fuji with proper hotel style interior, not just silver cut above. We give you high. Plus, what we are doing is we are negotiating 10-year contract with the vendor. Then every year escalation, how much it is there? Because these lifts have ripped my old members. Earlier, I go away. They say maintenance AMC, you can't go to anyone else. 20% of the AMC cost. So I'm negotiating 10-year AMC and putting it in the contract. So you will know exactly 10 years what is your AMC.
Just one more question about the AC.
Thank you.
AC space after some time. So we need to replace. So that company that whichever one that because it's a common unit, right? So only the whole price.
I'll explain you. A Daikin, Mitsubishi, or let's say O General, we will select. We'll give you a 2 or 3 year warranty. And they will have a service car backup. Now we have to go with grants who do that because any new building now people don't put if you're assuming 3 bedrooms and living dining. 5 ducts, it's going to be a mess. It's it will look shit. It will look very dirty.
I agree. So, but either we choose a brand that is there 10 years later.
So we can put down in the agreement. Let's say we choose a brand which has been there for 30 years. So whether it's a Mitsubishi lift or a Fujitec lift or a Hitachi lift or Daikin old general Mitsubishi AC or a Grore Toto or a highest end of Jaguar fitting, we'll select that. Yeah. Yeah. So it will be a 12 to 16 is the capacity. We have a lift shaft which is large. So what we do for a period of 1 year post OC, we will not open the interior of one lift, which becomes the workers' lift or for moving material, which is so it's a large size lift. It's 16, 18 members no issue. It's a larger size lift. So generally we give a lift shaft of 8 by 7. 8 by 7. Sorry, how much? 7 by 8. 7 by 8 depth. It's big. 16 people. No, because height is good because we have floor to floor height of 11 feet. So your ceiling also of the lift which is much higher. It's totally, this is the lift dimension post the shaft. So in the sense, this is the lift size. Yeah, post the shaft, 7 by 8. Yeah. So this is the cabin, let's put it cabin dimension.
Alright, and then we can visualize that.
No, that's all. I'll give you the common area plan only. So not an issue, but
Now new things that you're doing.
yeah. No, there is no new thing. ये lift size पुराने presentation में भी हुई. Yes.
And those,
Yeah.
and you have to modify few things.
Sure.
If you can give one floor plan,
I'll give you.
any one floor plan, so they know what area is getting.
So what I did honestly, I went reverse. I consumed my FSI first. So I kept my plan confirmation for 2 things. Once I come to know, let's assume you all are buying, let's say 150 square feet per example. So I know that 2,000 square feet is gone. Example. Then I know what is left. But still, give or take 50, 100 square feet, I'll give you a floor plan. Yeah.
One floor is enough.
I'll set it across. Monday you'll have it. Yeah.
What we're saying is right, 3,000 is visible then. You're not telling us the price. How can you even keep it?
Sorry?
You're not even telling us the price.
No, I've not said that. You not asked yet. Now I'm answering. Yeah. I'll finish this price part if we try to try. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So first of all, the different design.
Yeah. So all your members' flats are left spacing and three spacing, west and south.
Okay. So we have two things in the front. All have
8 floors, 3 flats, all of yours is.
so that's something you have 5.
Yeah, but one side on that, I've got 2 flats now. So if assuming you're 24 members, assuming no reality is you're 24 members, in 24 members, if 7 floors, 14 have gone. So 3 floors, other 3, you have 2 flats left. So those 2 particular flats will be say 8 and 9 or 7 and 8 habitable to make it 24. And that floor, 1 flat will be members flat, 1 flat, 2 flats will be same. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. This one second. 24. Yeah, but what is happening? If suppose your 3 flats are over, 7 floors habitable, your 21 flats are over. Then 8th floor, maybe 2 flats or 1 flat based on design. And 9th floor, I'll give you 1. And my other 2 flats is a single large flat. So it's a 4 bedroom, which is 2,800 square. So I have a client who wants bigger flats. Now I'm answering your thing. Absolutely. So
Now no one is talking. I'm
So the question, I'll just repeat so that people in the video also can hear. Ma'am asked the question that what is the extra area we should get or we can buy and at what price and what payment terms. So what I have done is an aggregate amount up to 75 square feet per flat. I repeat, 75 square feet per flat, which is 75 into 24. So that is about close to 1800 square feet, which I am giving at the rate of 75,000, which is my cost. Below this, it's not possible. At 75,000, I repeat, which is my cost. So up to that 1700 square feet is this price. Now, the payment terms for this is you can adjust your corpus rent amount, and I give a facility. Balance give me a closing. So next 2.5 years, you don't need to worry about EMI, payment, so a new agreement before you vacate will have rent corpus money coming back to me. I will give you the rent corpus, you will give me against the area, and in your agreement I will write, assuming the extra area is coming to the tune of, let's say, 50 lakh rupees, and you have paid me through rent corpus 35 lakhs. 15 lakhs, the day you are taking your chavi, you have to pay us and you move. Number two, this is 1500. Now, we have opened another 1500 square for you all to take. That is finally available at 85,000. Because I'll be very honest, I'll not make any money. All the stars and moon will only remain in stars and moon. I have to bring it a reality. It is a price to discourage members from buying. Let me tell you honestly. Because if I am going to start at 95,000 or a lakh rupees, I have very limited stock to sell and I have an unlimited project cost to cover. I have to cover 190, 185 crores, 195 crores of cost. I am putting in 60 crores before I vacate. 140 crore rupees I have to put in 24 months. If I give you everything, the maths will not add up. So I'll be very honest. First, 75 square feet per member we do. Another thing I'll say. As a member, you don't want to take 75. You don't want to take. That benefit is available to all the 24 members to first take. No, then you all decide. So I am giving a kitty of 1700 square feet. If आपको ही ज़्यादा ले लेना हो और उसको नहीं लेना हो, you all decide. From society, I should get one letter. This number, this number, this number. This is the area. Khalas.
That's why we make your.
No, I'm giving. So I said you have to also appreciate. I gave first design because of retail. Second design I did away with retail. So my first thing was to prove you that FSI is giving the queue. My 5 floors are clear. Now I have to ensure you buy 1700 square feet to consume my food. I'm being as honest as I can, which was being consumed in my retail. So I have to feel you all should buy. Now for me, price is not important. It's about getting to consume FSI to make project viable. So up to 700, 1800 square feet, you are taken, and you can decide the payment term that's spoken about. The next 1700 square feet or 1900 square feet is at 80 lakhs. Yeah. So good question. What we are doing is, I am not encouraging. So the one more question, one of the members asked, if any of the existing 24 members wishes to sell, what is the terms that the developer is offering? So I am not getting into that Pandora's box of buying the flat, because then it gets into rate per square feet. You will want something, sir will want something. Your project agreement will take 1 year from now if I open this Pandora's box, because everyone will get a chance to think. सबसे पहले everyone will go out and see what is available in the market, and your signing will not happen. What I can do, I have a team of 75 people in sales and all top brokers of Bandra work for me. So I can make a team of 4 people from my office. You can offer them, they will help you to get a buyer. Subject to terms and conditions agreed on the development agreement that you all have signed with me, I will allow the transaction. If anyone contests the interim period of 2.5 years development agreement terms and conditions, it will jeopardize all other 23 members' rights. So he has to sign a deed of adherence, which adheres to the terms and conditions of Seahill with the new developer, and then you are allowed to sell outside. So a formal society NOC for that use should be taken, so that everyone's rights are protected and the interim period is safeguarded. Once OC is obtained, do whatever you want to do.
I have one more question.
Yeah,
Worst case scenario.
right, man.
It will never happen. But
Yeah.
worst case scenario, if financially for any reason the project stops,
Of course, good question.
then will you add stocks and because you say it's not financially viable or there's a project or
Good question. One of our members also asked a question that if tomorrow after we vacate, let's say you made 5 crores and I'm stuck financially, or market has not been in favor of our company, what happens to the society? So two-fold things. When I have given away retail, I have given away my expected margins of the project to make a branded product. That doesn't mean I'll not make money. We are not here to do charity. But my anticipated return on which my company works has gone down drastically to make an iconic product. Number two is in lieu of doing that, once I have signed with the society for a 100% residential building, I don't have the liberty to add any retail. Hence, I'm not adding any new area or adding any more corpus or rent barring the actual market rent, whatever it is. I'm not going aggressive. And we have thought that even if we are not making the anticipated profits, we'll live with it. Hence, I'll go with it. Number three, the question that you have not asked. Before you vacate, I'm going to get my financial closure from the top 2 lenders of the city, ICICI, HDFC or Tata Capital, who always approves a sanction letter on my premise of 5 crores. So whatever is your construction cost is always going to be approved by a lender besides my equity contribution. So by no means, if my flats are not sold, you are not stuck. If my flats are sold and my new customers don't give me money, your building is not stuck. If my cancellation happens of my buyer and he is not able to pay, your building is not stuck. So to the tune of your construction cost, I'll have a financial closure. I've given a paper inside which bankers work with me. One of the 6 lenders will have a sanction letter. The day I have a sanction letter, I will take your keys for possession. So you are fully protected as a financial closure. So what are you going, before you leave your house, what are you getting? Full corpus, rent 12 months, PDC of rent, your agreement registered, stamp duty paid, till overhead tank, your plan fully approved, along with the developer's plan, everything in your IODCC, and a bank sanction letter that we will ensure that for Seahill, which is the top 5 lenders of the city. I mean, I can, that's the maximum financial closure I can bring. Yeah.
now that you told us the 25 how much it costs and the addition, how much the penthouse person?
Not what I said, because one of my family members wants to stay. My parents stay in Santa Cruz, but my mom's entire circle is in Pali. So I'm intending to keep the penthouse for my family, for my mom, dad, daddy. That's my intent because I'm moving in time, so one penthouse I'm going to keep.
And the other?
Other one I'm not sure depends. You are my first customer, I'll keep you separately.
Done.
And I'm gonna ensure you 10% discount than anything I quote, but you give me 100% down payment. अभी जो मांगे वो है तो पैसा तो देना पड़ेगा. I'll cut the barter amount of polycab, whatever buyers am I, and I promise you I'll only use polycab because my other project I'm using. You don't worry. Okay, that's
Just to continue another point when you say when you talk about the financing aspect and the bank.
Yeah.
What you're saying is that you will have enough financing
Absolutely.
to complete the project in the 27 months that you talked. That is what you're.
Plus your agreement, whoever you may choose any of the top lawyers in Kharbandra, any of the good lawyers, they'll protect you. So I'll just repeat the question for them to know. One of the members has asked that, you are bringing a financial closure on the project, you are putting your top dollar investment, and still, if at all it does not happen, what is the recourse? So how the agreement will read? That a 30-month period for building, just to be safe, because we are going rock, 2 basements, blah blah blah. A grace period of further 3 months to get the permission, and above that there will be a penalty clause. What does the penalty clause mean? That beyond rent per month, X amount society should get for displacement compensation, because you have done a living license for 33 months. or 30 months. But I'm giving, let's say, God forbid, I'm giving a 39th month. So 9 months society has got failed due to inability of a developer despite having full approval. So there'll be a penalty. Now assuming 39th month may be khatam nahi hua, then there will be a termination clause whereby society can terminate this agreement, take the possession, have complete right on the plot, and you are not stuck with the developer for the way old developers, 10 saal, 5 saal, 8 years, people are stranded. So that is your absolute consequence. However, if evening time we are talking with a lot of possibility, we will not have to go there. I'm not being pompous or trying to show arrogance in that. This is one of the smaller size projects for us. Even if we don't have financial closure, I'm giving that a different thing. I don't intend to draw down bank loan. No, I don't intend to take the bank loan. It is just for the safety that if a 12% money is available, why will I use my equity money for construction? That's all. But even if I sell 3 flats, my cost is covered. That's the way I look at it as an entrepreneur. If after putting in 60 crores and vacating you, if I can't sell 3 flats, something's wrong with my brand. So I have that much faith in me, that's why I'm sitting in front of you. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
A charge on the table there.
Yes.
Now, many societies haven't but Edelweiss has got more than 1 case.
Who's got?
Edelweiss.
All right.
A finance cost. With a given charge, the builder is equal. Without the bank guarantee, I used to worry about sanction. Or sanction letter of a case cannot come to our bank. So there was some charge on my bank. Only the steps to go against you.
So you should always think of the worst. I appreciate it. There's no hard feeling. I take it right. Why are going to that? Making life more simple. If you have to invoke a bank guarantee, it will take you 6 months. Because when you go to invoke, developer will give it letter. Developer will contest that it's not my default. And that time you're outside your house. I'm leaving one flat of 15-20 crore rupees lien with society. When I take OC, you give me that flat. 100%. Because in the building, one flat I will not sell. One flat I will not sell in OC. Keep it with you. The day I give you OC, you give me the lien of that flat. So I'm giving you more than bank guarantee. You are completely right. And I'm giving you more than that only because I'm making your life much better. But I tell you, I really appreciate and trust me, anyone, any society, whether it's Andheri, Khar, Bandra, everyone's got vigilant seeing other people's mishaps. So what you're asking is totally right. It's my incompetence if I can't reply you. So I think you should ask, and anyone has any doubt, forget, you may not have it on the phone. My mobile number is there, you can just note it down with the society, have a consolidated question, forget, even after you sign the resolution or you do an agreement, you may have, please take it down, take an appointment and come. It's my fiduciary responsibility to just ensure that you are peaceful in your mind. Nobody wants to open an agreement once it is signed. Everybody wants to trust and move ahead. No, other way. In your power of attorney and development right, what society is giving on my area will be specified. It is there in everyone's format. And your power of attorney will only allow me that minus this flat. So that flat is anyway remaining with Seahill. It's not with Paradise. No, your lawyer has to take care of that, otherwise you should not pay the fees. No. See, you know the questions, you know the pain points. You should protect it. I'm just saying it on the forum on a recorded video, plus whatever we talk, we'll minute it down and my team will have a minute shared with you. So you don't need to remember as well.
And whenever the building is started,
Yeah.
the rent still continues to the OC or some builders would they OC again or
I put the legal language to understand. OC obtained with water, electricity, and elevators on and parking.
and please hand over the legal back.
I'll not put a lock in your flat, sir.
Because
He will regular.
very high profile building, I see the
Yeah.
it may be the rent of 36 months or the OC of the. So below very smart building, 30 months of OC, now 6 months job.
Your document will read occupation of the building along with water, electricity, parking, and basic common areas accessible perfectly. Tomorrow, a swimming pool or a steam room is being on at OC level, you cannot say it's not ready. Let's not split up it because my focus is going to be on ensuring 24 flats are ready. And then I will make my upper ka flat ready. But to save on my rent, your lobby, your common area, your elevator, your water connection, your electricity uninterrupted, your DigiSet backup, and your house working perfectly fine, that day the rent stops.
You're not in the handle.
He's handed over.
So work will continue for example.
No. Now what happens now is I'm selling a flat who does not want to take with exterior. He may do 3-6 months after that. Or suppose I'm selling one flat after OC. So one elevator, we will not open the interior so that it's not scratched and not damaged for 6 months after handover. And two, only the floor where there is refuge, we will allow all the material as a dump yard. Nowhere else. Or one of the basement which is on my sale for podium, which is pending to be allotted to that particular flat car parking. So marble slab इधर रखा, sanitary इधर रखा, उसका pipe wire यहाँ रखा. No. Refuge area, so we give a post handover manual where refuge area will have a space to store area. Basement or parking of that flat which is not ready, we can put and store only there in the allotted parking. So it is not helter-skelter everywhere. Someone may do interior 2 years after you move in also. We can't control the new purchases. But we can be prudent of what we don't allow him to do. Working hours, you can't work after evening 7. You should not start before morning 10. So Thoka Toki is not there for people up and down. You have to make a handover manual, which should be totally accepted by you also and the incoming members. It's a handover manual. Otherwise, there will be no method to madness. Yeah. Right.
So when you get the contract goes, you ensure that there will be no flooding just as
You are on a height and contour. Water can't stay static. I'll answer. Can you have, see, it is efficient, our slope is 14 meters. So basement also has access from two sides of the road. So what we do generally, our plinth is 1.5 feet above ground level. So up to 1.5 feet of any entry to the building, any of our buildings, you see any developer in the building who's made post 2008 or 10 era, will keep 1.5-2 feet above ground level. Plus, on the entrance there is drainage. So water at initial level only goes down. Now when can you have more water flooded where there is a drainage of the entire cut road being choked down? Where water is not able to go because of not fault of developer, but excessive flood with etc. will be one of our hindsight events, but there should not be an issue. We'll maintain it, that till today water has not come, ahead also it doesn't come. That's our endeavor.
Is it possible for the society to get a floor plan and a full elevation plan before arranging?
No, we have to do elevation plan. See what happens. This is a building. The elevation of whatever I provide has to be top class. It cannot be that मैंने MS या steel की railing दे दी या कांच लगा के कुछ भी दे दिया, which is not Bandra standard. I'm giving glass, facade, lighting, etc. That can take up to a month for the look and feel of actual building, which I can put it in my agreement that this is the look of the building and this is what 90% of that you will get. But immediately giving that is trying to please you or either good lagane jaisa. Because humanly, a building gets evolved when my all floors are planned, my parkings are planned, services are planned, AC outdoors are planned, amenities are planned, all the common areas are planned. It is a design process of 1.5 months. So what you can get from me, you have a section, and now I'll give you a floor plan with exact FSI consumption. That up to society flats, 24,761 plus 1,700 is this much. 2 duplex, 5,000 square feet, 5,000 square feet. My flat, 4 bedroom, 4 floors, 2,500 square feet. Society, 2 floors, west side, 1,100 square feet. So you have schematic, you have floor plan. Your floor plan will show your cross ventilation, balcony, everything. Then we will sit on the drawing board even after you appoint me. Before your agreement is signed, how many people want balcony, not balcony, how much is the width of the toilet, dining, how big you want to have. Sir wants a 12 by 13 room, but he wants 11 by 14. So I will explain them with furniture layout that after a bed, 2 side tables, 2 feet for wardrobe, you have enough room walking. I'll give a separate split window and we'll come on design schematic consensus. So that will fly with all because I will use all my experience and my entire team will be focused on giving you a full solution. But yes, before your AGM, suppose you decide tomorrow they are putting an AGM in 14 days you want to appoint. Floor plan you will get, unit plan you will get. I'll tentatively mark where AC is coming and usable area.
Some of the things.
So basement party your entry will be one.
Because the moment I give from one side, then my parking loss is there. I'm using the natural contour where I can save extra concrete and make more parking.
So your entry exit will be on the road.
Side, yeah. Here what I'm doing, front side, a great larger than life lobby and garden open space. So any car that comes from Pali Hill, goes to Cart Road, has to turn their head on the right. It's absolute lobby, garden, waterfall, outdoor sitting, a small gate for people to just walk in and walk out. That's all. Then it will be a small gate for only members to walk in, walk out. Cars are all, we've got 2 beautiful roads, why don't we spoil the main road? Main road will be iconic. Yes. This side will be entrance, but the glass facade and the lobby and the garden. So what I'm doing, I'm not making a compound wall like this. We have video camera, we have a 4-level security. Gates, lobby, second lift and the second lobby for the services, and your flat security. We are making a facade which is a railing which is going to act like a vertical garden. Till no one can climb there only. But still it is going to have views which are open where someone passes will see what the hell is this. Someone sees how beautiful is the lobby. Plus I'm making a lobby which is 4.5 meters, which is 15 feet. So above that anything I make, your broom will not touch. You will have only that dirt and everything jammed up. And your AC consumption will be higher. So I'm thinking on all the lines where you don't spend recurring costs and your lobby 99% other than summer 2 months. You will not have to start the AC. Because I'm putting a garden which is outside the lobby. It's an indoor-outdoor open space. So your sit-out area is outside, your lobby area is inside, and there is a small bar and a cafe in the lobby where you don't have to call 30% of the people who total come to our house. Where anyone coming outdoor, quick meeting, they don't need to come up, niche milke jao. People you want them to come in your apartment, they will come up. That's it. Please, sir. Yeah, yeah. I will do this. I'll tell you. See, escrow is absolutely redundant. Why? Rather put money in your work. What is the point you're blocking further? I'll answer the pros and cons. So the member asked that if we can have a BG instead of a flat. My answer would be different. You have some floors of society where my same flat is there. Some floors of society where your 2 flats or 1 flat is there, my 2 flats are there. The first floor of where the society flat is there, I'll give that flat, number 1. Number 2, I'm giving a solvency certificate from HDFC Bank in favor of society separately, where we hold more than 30 accounts. Now, bank guarantee, I tell you the issue. I'm not saying no to it. It's not changing life. Issue with bank guarantees, earlier they used to get bank guarantee on 10%, 20% deposit. People who are running trading, they know. Post 2018, you have to pay 100% deposit to get a bank guarantee. If you have to take 100% deposit, rather you should do ulta. Construction cost example is X rupee. The day you start the project, put that much in an FD and show us that you're going to use for the project. At least I mean, use it for your work. Solvency in the name of Seahill. Forget the name. HDFC Bank. Solvency certificate in name of Seahill. Period.
Enforceable in case of people.
Solvency is that only. Sir, it is worthiness for that only. Now, for the enforceability, I am leaving the flat on the floor, suppose 7 floors are society. 8th floor, 1 flat is mine. I am leaving the first flat. So, even if let's go reverse. To finish that 8 floors without paradigm, what your expense is going to be there, because that is generating out of your basic FSI. With your 2 FSI, which is not even my clubbing FSI. What is the construction cost? Utne ka flat I am leaving aside, so where you need me? Tomorrow you tell me, Part, I'll make the building, you please relax at home. Sir, 100%. However your lawyers want, you wanted to be protected along with the flat, I'm happy to protect. That. No, but I'll tell you, you're asking one question, but it has three synonyms. Protection, enforceability, and bad day event, and you should have a recourse. No, I'm giving you that. So 3 questions and one only you ask. And he's like a father figure. He's always protected me. Sure. Any questions? Otherwise, Saturday night, please let me know who's allowed to come. I'll call my wife. We'll have dinner here. Drink also. Yes. Please, I'll again repeat. Floor plan, FSI breakup, I'll share it with you. Maximum, because Tuesday is a holiday. By Wednesday evening, I'll share. So you have it. Any questions from now to your AGM, please consolidate. Kindly send me on mail. And in 24-hour notice, any number of members want to come to our office, please come. So whenever your AGM is there, you can take an informed decision. So please feel free and take the decision that suits you all the best. All the very best. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who are on the call as well. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Park, for handling all those questions nicely. Sure, then my out of list of questions, if there are any across to you, you could take the information. Thanks a lot of your work.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. People also, thanks a lot for being with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.